Okay, today on the bench I've got a robot that I made back in 2006. You can see the image is changing in the chest. My records show that it originally went to Ozzy's Robots. I guess it's changed hands a few times since then. Back in 2006, because I wanted to have the video display in there. The only thing I could find that was going to work when you'd hit a button, I wanted the pictures to start up and automatically go through slideshow, and ended up using a digital camera, one that had a mechanical position that you would select, you know, camera, playback, so it could lock in that. So then all I had to do was figure out a way when you applied power for it to turn on, because I could lock it in playback mode, but cameras don't do that, so I ended up having to make a pulse circuit. When power is applied, that it would pulse the on button, just like you momentarily have to touch the button on the camera to turn them on. And then another pulse circuit to advance the pictures. And the nice thing about that digital camera way of doing it was I could load them onto the pictures onto an SD card, and I had like 350 different pictures from the Robothut loaded into the camera. So somewhere along the line, the battery box, which is in this unit, it's 4 C cells. 2 of the C cells are used to run the bump and go drive and the flashing lights up in the head, like that. And the other switch right here is used to turn the video display on and off. Anyway, that battery holder had broken, which would give an intermittent problem, which isn't good. And eventually one of the wires came off the battery box, and in someone's attempt to repair it, they soldered the wire back in the wrong place. So between the intermittent battery connection and the wire being in the wrong place, the digital camera got destroyed. So it was sent back to me, and so I checked online to see what I could find right now that was available, and what I ended up finding was a small 2.5 inch display photo frame. Basically it was a Curtis brand photo frame, and it was very inexpensive. The only thing different about it really is that it only holds like 66 images, but 66 images is still quite a few. And the nice thing about the photo frame is on power up it will turn on and it will start the slideshow. Here's loaded the picture of the Robothut. The bad thing about it is it waits 30 seconds between changing images. Now, of course, if you were just going to leave this on display because you knew you had friends coming over, this whole front is held on magnetically, and you can just lift it out. And then you've got your normal menu controls. So if you push menu, and then got to go down to what? Clock, set, display mode maybe? Auto slideshow, that's good. I'm going to hit yes. And now it gives the time seconds. It says 30. So why don't I just take that down to about 5. 5 would be about right. And hit enter. And go down to exit. Let's see if that puts them in at about 5 seconds or so. Yeah, sounds better. So we can see it starting off with some pictures of some of the Robbies. But it'll go through quite a few of them, and now it'll do it like every 5 seconds. So that's the only negative drawback to using the new little photo frame, is that it powers up in the 30-second between picture mode. But you can go in, if you knew you had people coming over and you just wanted this thing sitting in the corner running, you could go in there and change it to 5 or seconds or whatever you want. But even if you don't change it, the image will still change every 30 seconds if you didn't do anything at all. So there you have it. I've rescued my rescue robot. Obviously it started life as a rescue robot, and ended up getting a smoking robot head. Still has the bump and go drive, Like I say, I changed it to a 4 C-cell holder. Get that back where everything shows up. Like so. So there you go.